We are back, episode 83. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. This is the BSG podcast presented by our friends at Moon Golf. But first, if you're listening, then my voice, I am Casey. Then we have Zach.
That's
You should
me.
know our voices by now. Zach, yep.
Yeah.
And we have Brady.
Oh, yeah. We're here.
You can go follow us all on Instagram. You can follow BSG. You can follow us individually. It's all in the notes, show notes. You can go do that. But like we said, we're presented by our friends over at Moon Golf, and Brady's going to tell you about them.
Guys, if you're not going to Moon Golf already, ooh, that was rough. If you're not going to Moon Golf already, you need to go check them out. They have the best quality fitters, quality items in their store. You can literally go in there and find anything you're looking for. It's honestly, if I had to describe it to anybody, kind of like Disney World for golfers. It's like all the premium stuff, the best people working there. It's like you feel that magic when you walk through those doors. The people in there bring it that every single time. They know how to fit. They know how to fit you to your what you need, all the equipment. So next time you're in the area, the Auburn area, down in Florida, there are two locations down there now. Right, they closed one down or sold out.
We sold for bigger and brighter futures.
That's right. But yeah, so check them out. Tell them that you heard about them on the BSG podcast.
And I've got so many gift cards from Christmas. I'm still trying to. One minute I say I'm going to go get my clubs regripped. And I'm like, no, I want to go get some clothes. I'm like, no, I want to save it for a driver. I keep going back and forth.
I talked to Jonah today. So I'm set on what I want, which I've gone back and forth because I got enough to get irons, but I think my irons are fine. They're only 2 years old. So I talked myself into the SM10s. So I was trying to see if I could get fitted to the 9s and then order them in that spec on the 10s. And Jonah said you can't yet. He said it's better to wait because they always have new stuff in them.
You're going to be already have a pitching wedge with your Callaway set, right? So you won't do a 4 SM10 wedge, or would you get rid of the P wedge?
No, I would just do 3 because right now I carry 3 wedges, 52, 6, and 60. And then I have the A wedge as part of my irons. So it goes 5 iron through A wedge.
What's the loft on the A wedge, do you know?
It's like 48.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 45 for the P wedge and a 48 on the A wedge.
Gotcha.
So it's about 4 degrees between everything.
You let us know so we can film that bad boy and get the whole fitting process.
Well, that's what I told him. I was like, that's the one I want to get filmed.
My SM8s, I got them for my 1-year wedding anniversary. So this April they'll be 4 years old. I wanted them to rust, but they never rusted.
My golf spa says rust negatively impacts the club.
Oh.
It adds friction, but it decreases the backspin that you actually want.
Oh, I can't be doing that because I barely get any backspin already. So, I wonder how long is too long. Like 4 years, they're about to be 4 years old. How long does a golf club, do you think, if you're wanting to play competitively, not competitively like tournaments, but like us?
I read for wedges, it's about 50 rounds.
Yeah, that's kind of exactly what I was thinking.
I'm probably close then. All right, Katie, I need to send her a text real quick. It's time for me to upgrade then.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then I got to wonder. So I've got this. This is my first time having Titleist wedges. When I got these, I like them, but now they're so much different. Like the new TaylorMade wedges, everybody raves about them. Callaway, the Jaws, everybody loves the Jaws. I'm like,
I like the Jaws
the
too.
Best of the best.
I was convinced I was going to go Jaws on it.
And then you just decided, are you going to let them fit you at different ones, or you just go in straight S10s, SM10s?
I don't know. That's one of the things. It's like you get it in your head. I want those or them MG4s.
Mm-hmm.
But the Vokies are played by over 50% of the guys on tour. So
yeah. See, personally, I feel like wedges, to me, I could be completely wrong. irons, you're like, let me find which one I hit best. But the wedges, you could pick a brand, go with it, because there's so many different variations of that. There's like a 52 degree with 8 bounce or 12 bounce. So you could say, I want Titleist, and find the right Titleist for you.
Yeah.
And there's like, it's up to 4 or 5 different grinds.
Oh, yeah.
The grinds
like
are something
grind.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I've tried to read into it, and it's honestly like not a lot of difference, but there is some difference. I think it matters whenever you're like on the tour level. Like to us, it probably really doesn't matter.
I will say too, Titleist may be the best on their wedges, but as far as looks, I feel like those Callaway jaws look the best. So those four little circles they've got, like the little,
and then you color them on the inside to match whatever you're wanting.
Because the only thing I don't like about my SM8s and Titleist wedges is that every year they look exactly the same. They're so boring to me, even if they are the best. But every year the design is the same. But like the TaylorMade wedges, they look aggressive. The Callaway ones look mean. So
I'm a fan of the Cleveland. They've done well, but
oh yeah,
I just want something new. I need something that's going to exacerbate any back spin I got and help me stop that thing.
SM10s drop?
I think March.
All right, everybody. Around April, you'll be getting a fitting video of Zach with his new wedges. I'm excited.
No, I should be able to get fit in February. They launch all the stuff to the fitting stores early.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say, yeah.
Kind of like I got my 3-wood like a month early.
But I think the video, we film you getting fitted, and then the video finishes when they actually come in and we go to the range and see you hit the actual products.
They don't want to see that.
Let's see that golf ball get tore up with some zip on it.
I just hope they're sharp enough where they nick the ball.
That's like a double-edged sword, because you want it to do that, but then you're like, oh, man, I don't want my ball to be tore up after 2 shots, 2 holes.
I don't want to be cut.
So that's what we got that kind of stuff coming up. So we love Moon Golf. That's where we go to get fitted for everything, and we stock up. We think you'll like it. That's why we do everything with them. And even before we had reached out to them about being sponsors, as soon as we found out they opened, we were already all doing business there compared to like Dick's and everything else. And we got to meet Ann and Dan and thought they're good people. And that's why we reached out to work with them. It's been a great partnership. So we would talk about Moon Golf this good even if they weren't partners on the channel.
Yeah,
I agree.
Same as when we got in connection with 18 Birdies, like even before then we were using it, and now they don't talk to us no more, and we still use it.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know if y'all have I guess went into any of their new updates and stuff, but the app is getting a lot better. Like it was a little clunky at first, but like there's a lot of stuff on there that like the stats and stuff, dude. I sit there and find myself like maybe sitting there for like 30, 45 minutes just looking at stats. I'm like, golly, I didn't know I could find all this stuff on here. And every time it's I find something else.
I'm going to say, I wish it would transpose to the website. Like I have much more time to like look at my stuff on the internet. Like on an actual website, especially like at work. I can't be on my phone all day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If I just had a browser up going through stats and stuff, I mean, there's so much information on here. Just let me do it on the website.
Yeah, I noticed Saturday when we played at Friday when we played at Grand National and we were keeping our own scores. Normally I select, fairway, miss. And it's like, did you hit fairway or not? And you're just like, yes or no. But now it's like miss
left
short,
or right,
left, right, short. It's like all these new options you have.
Yeah, that's a huge stat that I noticed in the past. Like I think they implemented that maybe the beginning of December. And I really, really like that feature because it's a little more detailed.
So I'm gonna try to. Normally, during the round, I'm so quick putting stuff in. I don't put a lot of information in, but I'm gonna try to get better this year because this year I'm really wanting to get some better stats on stuff, especially with the goals, which we'll talk about goals later. Well, I guess we can talk about it now. Is that where we're at now?
Well,
Yeah, that was
I was going
next.
to say one other thing. I was telling Jeremy, I was like, because we were talking about 18 birdies, I was like, you'll see me in almost every video. Every video we have, somebody will be finishing putting. You'll see me over there.
Oh, you're putting in your watch.
I'm tracking my stuff. Every single video you see me. When
Is
I
it
finish, I'm looking at my watch, putting in my stuff.
when I this may have been 2019. First got an Apple Watch. The app sucked on the watch. Is it better? Like it wouldn't update a lot
Oh, it
of
has
time.
everything you're saying now. It has on the watch.
Okay. Because like sometimes the yardages wouldn't update right, and I'd have to go actually get my phone because the watch wasn't updating with the app. So it's a lot better now.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's the need for like the cellular version of the watch if you get away from your phone. Because I mean, I have the Apple Watch Ultra, but so it's cellular based, so it has its own SIM card in it. So I don't know if that helps, or you can use the other one and just be within reach of your phone.
Gotcha.
But I know that was an issue at a time when I first had one because I didn't have the cellular watch. Now I do, and it's not an issue.
Well, talking about 18 birdies and keeping stats and goals, we'll transition into that. We all made some goals for this year's golf. For all of us, we want to get better, and this is individually, and then we'll talk about the group. But we'll go ahead. Brady, you want to tell us some of the goals you have?
Yeah, I did a little bit of work for us for 2023 as well. I guess I'll backtrack a little bit just to get us going on this. But like, I had some personal goals for 2023, and I almost got like half of them. I didn't realize like how many I'd put down until the end of the year, and then I started looking towards like November, December. I was like, dang, I'm knocking off a bunch of these, and some of them were a little too far fetched. I I had on here for 2023 that I wanted to play around with persimmons. I don't know anybody that has any, so that goal is still up in the air. I thought that'd be a pretty cool thing to do. I also wanted to play 2 rounds walking. I didn't even get one in, and I think that's going to be something that we all look forward to doing more next or this coming year. Um, I did knock off one, like a few break 80 3 or more times. Shot a new personal best and dropped my handicap and stuff like that. Like a lot of stat related stuff. And then I tried to throw in like some I did play around with irons only. I didn't take a driver or 3-wood, and I wanted to read some golf related books as well. I did read 2. I wanted to read 3, but going into 2024, I kind of knocked off some of those that may be a little outlandish, but some of the ones that I have here just to highlight. I want to shoot around or play around with sub 30 putts. I got 30 putts on a round this past year, but I didn't get less. I think that'd be a great putting round, or maybe just a great like attack the pin round if you're just like one putting. And then I want to make couple of eagles throughout the year. I only made one this last year, so maybe like try to be more aggressive on par 5s. Still keep dropping the handicap. I think we're all getting better. We're playing a lot more. We got the essentials to get better. Now we know a lot of people that are very educated in golf and the educated in the right equipment. So I think we should all be getting better. So that and going along with that, I want to keep scheduling like game improvement lessons with Maddox and Scott and people that know the game that well. So that's kind of like maybe where I'm at, still trying to get better and keeping track of stuff like that. 18 birdies helps out a lot too with that. So if anybody wants to check their stats and stuff like that, I do recommend using that.
Zach, what you got?
I would love to break 80. I think 87's my 87 or 88's my lowest round. But I think I have about the lessons again with Scott. I got 7 for the year. I think my biggest weakness is right around greens and off the box. If I can take advantage of those, I don't think breaking 80's outlandish. Playing a solo tournament, I plan on entering the Kirby no matter the outcome of the pick'em. just to try to do some competitive golf. I'm trying to think of what else I said off the top of my head. Love to travel a little more for golf. I think the Trail Series is a good start. Then any beach vacations to play Jay or whoever's great. But I just want to play better, less frustrated. Probably I'd love to finish listening or reading the golf book I got already. Mm-hmm. Then I know everything I've seen, it's all about mental strength instead of just being good on the course. Because if you hit one bad shot and you go to it frustrated, shot number 2 that's bad is coming.
Well, that's what Josh was telling us is he started taking those golf psychology lessons now.
Yeah, he sees a psychologist. It's the same guy that gives him lessons at Moore's Mill. Mm-hmm. He said that he goes and talks to him, and I guess that guy has a degree, and I don't know, but he does that. And then me and Jeremy were riding together, and I said, I don't know if I could, pay for that. And then as we were talking, we were like, because in my head, the guy would just be like, get over the shot. I can tell myself that. But then you'd hear Josh talking about it, and you're like, man, that's really good advice that guy gave him. I could see why he does pay for that.
Well, a lot of people need it because as soon as you lose one into the trees, it's like, do I trust myself off the tee to hit the second one, or am I taking the drop and one to
I've
take
been there
the
like
advancement?
Hole 1 or 2, you make a double or triple, and then all of a sudden, instantly in my head, I go, crap, I just ruined this whole round.
Yep. Even though it's one hole, doesn't matter overall to the rest of the holes.
Which is why you could still play your best golf the last 16 holes with pars and bogeys and still have a personal best score. But in my head, I make a triple on one. I'm like, this whole round's ruined. I'm going to shoot at 98 now. I done ruined it.
Or 113.
113. I'm glad it wasn't me, boys. So some of my goals.
You should have saw it when I made that putt on 18.
Oh, it was wild to tie Jeremy. Some of my goals is I'm wanting to walk at least one round a month, which, by the way, if you're local to the area, today Points Twilight rounds are in effect, and it's only $12 to walk. So I have no excuse not to walk. That's I think after 2 p.m. or 3 p.m., whatever the time is.
Yeah.
Walk one.
It's got to be 2.
I think so. I want to walk one round a month. I want to play the tree farm. That's one of my big goals on here. Average score of 85 and below for the whole year. I want to break 80 at least once. I put on here, this is kind of ambitious. I don't know, because I don't even know this many tournaments, but I'd love to play in 4 competitive tournaments, so 1 a quarter, if I can find that many. Get my handicap below 12, and then this was a fun one I just added. Play a new course every month. So 12 new courses I've never played before. This year I'd love to. What you got, Mitch?
When you say competitive tournaments, are you talking solo or?
Yeah, not the scrambles for $100 and everybody's throwing mulligans and kicking them and buying them.
Yeah.
So like the Kirby could be one, and then I'd love to play in 3 more.
That's what we should do.
I think we all should play it no matter what.
Man, just do singles and go battle.
It would be really cool if we walked to the Kirby and we got 2 more GoPros and everybody had a GoPro and we just all filmed it from our own perspective.
Yeah.
And you clip it to your push cart and then turn it to where it captures your shot. So it wouldn't be like a really great video, but it'd be fun. Everybody had a GoPro, and so you talked to your GoPro and it filmed your round and all that.
There's a tournament or it's called an amateur tour. Like I remember I did 2 of them in 2022, which is, I think everybody could benefit from trying it at least. There's they come to Grand National, they do the lake course that y'all played. It's like in May or something like that, and they go all over, like all the different RTJ courses, and they have ones in Georgia, South Carolina. I'm pretty sure every state has their own division, and inside of like the tournaments, they have like an A flight, B flight, C flight, and D flight. So no matter what handicap you are, like you can play in it, and you play into the same skill level as all the other guys. And I mean,
fun.
Yeah,
It's kind of like the city
the
tour
same
we did a
ones
couple years ago.
the same ones that we saw when we went to Silver Lakes a couple years ago. Like they were up there doing it then.
Oh yeah,
I
what an
can send all the
awful
info on
day
it.
at the course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was tough.
Mitch, you got any personal golf goals you're trying to reach?
Not shoot over 100 all year.
That's one of my
average. Well. I'd like to average 85 or better, but I know that'd be pretty hard to do. But
have you shot an 85?
I've been close.
we want realistic goals. You can't put average at 85 when you don't shoot 85.
That's what.
Well, that gives you the reason. It's okay. Sometimes I can shoot at 85, or I can go off and shoot at 91. If I'm between 85 and 90, I'll be happy on average.
So 87 average.
I'd say between 87, 88.
Just average a high 80s.
Just not 90.
I'd be happy if that's my average for the year.
Yeah.
I need to take some lessons this year, just so I can get off the box and fix my swing.
Kelly Moore, holler at him. He's right there in Auburn.
I am.
He has your number. I gave him your contact information.
That's what ruins my rounds is not getting off the box. If I get off the box, my rounds would be a whole lot better, and I'd be happier, I guess. Because no matter what I do, I can't fix it. So I just need to take some lessons and get better at that, and probably about to be off for golfing for a little while. So at least
you better just be swinging in the garage.
Man, my garage ain't tall enough. I'm gonna have to swing out in the backyard.
And then
it's all right. I got some foam golf balls. I can hit it to the back of the house or something.
Goals for the brand in 2024. I know we originally said, I think 2,000 subs, but so we're talking about YouTube now. I think once we get to 1,000, I'm hoping something changes with our videos, and I feel like it's going to go quicker. I set a new goal for us. It's going to take hard work. I think 5,000 subs by the end of 2024.
I honestly think that's how it goes. I think once you hit a number, the algorithm starts throwing you in front of other people.
Yeah.
Like, did you see what I shared on Instagram today for our story? It was like, if you go into the stats on YT Studio, like a lot of this stuff, like we're getting a lot of new viewers.
Well, it took us a long time to get from 0 to 100 subs, and I feel like it was almost quicker or the same amount of time to get to 100 to 896. So which is 8 times the growth in almost the same amount of time. So I feel like once you get to 1,000 to 5,000 is going to feel like going 100 to 1,000 again.
And then once you get to 5,000, 100.
We to the moon. We get a plaque then.
I have a goal for the channel. I'd like to film a video with another creator or golf creator, content creator that has over 100,000 subs.
Do we have any in mind?
Josh Mayer would be cool. Shout out Josh Mayer if you'd like to come and film with us.
I think Josh would do it too.
Clip this and tag him in it. Brian Bros, if you're listening.
Hole in one trick shots. He has land down here.
Yeah.
Those would all be really cool ones. I like that goal.
It'd be real nice if the guys from Busted Jack that we flew out to play with would play one with us because they have reach. They have so much reach now.
A 4-man versus them two. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
It would be tough.
Yeah, it would.
We're about to have that same competition level next Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a tough one.
Was next Saturday locked in? Just hadn't seen it.
I haven't heard anything. Jeremy has a lesson with him Friday. Jeremy's getting on the lesson train too. We all trying to get better this year. I bought the 7-pack. Jeremy bought the 5-pack.
I would if it wasn't Noonan. It's just too far from me.
I'm just saying, there's coaches everywhere.
Oh, I know.
If you want to get good, you just got to do it.
That's why I got this Noonan hat on today because I knew the match is coming up soon. But so this year we're trying to reach a lot of goals with the channel. We're trying to get a lot of subs, get us new stuff, new videos going. We got right now, about to come out. We can talk about this real quick. We've got Redbeard versus the Back Nine Bandits.
The Red Man.
The Red Man.
At the Fields, part 1 and 2, and then part 1 of us versus possibly the youngest club champion in the state of Georgia, and then part 2 will come out in February. But those coming out. Our first 6 videos of the year are going to be pretty dang good.
Yeah,
I think so.
We battled hard. We'll have to talk about it off camera because we can't tell everybody the results. But we battled hard to get the score we got at the Senator the other day. It was a battle out there to get there.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was.
I'm
I
excited
think
to
that's
show
my
that
most
course.
exciting.
Beautiful
I
course,
love
though.
the 4v1, but like when we battle just together to battle the course,
Oh yeah,
that's a different fight.
So that's my idea. We talked about the trail series. Is every time we go to a trail, we do that, and at the end of the year, we see what we shot against the trail series. Like, were we, 48 under par against the whole Robert Trent Jones trail? Did we lose to the trail? I think that'd be cool. But I was talking to Stan Sunday about it, and he said the time he played the Senator, and he goes out there and watches the LPGA out there. But he said when he played it, it was back to back to back. And I said, Stan, we got to about hole 7, and one of those tee boxes were kind of up, and you could see majority of the course. And I looked out, and we were the only people on the course other than the walker behind us. I was like, that's such a cool sight to look out and see this really neat course, and you're the only one there.
Granted,
it's like we had the whole course ourselves. But I enjoyed it because
even the sun came out. When the sun came out, it felt really good.
Yeah, you're up here on the tee box hitting shots. Then you go down to the fairway and you're between these dunes and you feel like you're out in the middle of nowhere by yourself. Then you go back to the green and you can see the course again. Then you go back in a fairway and there's dunes all around you. Really neat course.
If you can make the driver work, it would be fantastic on a warm day out there because of the elevation on every hole.
Yeah. So first 6 videos of the year are going to be really good. I'm excited about if we can get that noon and 1 film. So be looking out for it. Go subscribe to us on YouTube. We'll move forward now to 2024 predictions and kind of get through these as we took a while on our goals.
No, I think it was perfect. Definitely got through what we needed to. So we'll talk about the pros, what we think is going to happen in professional golf. First off, I want to know who y'all think is going to be the number 1 player in the world at the end of 2024.
I think that's easy.
Who you got?
Ludwig. He's so hot right now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's my pick, but I'm going untraditional. I don't know if he's ever been number 1, but I think he's going to put the work in this year. And this could be a terrible pick. He could fall out. Give me Jordan Spieth for the end of the year, number 1. I think he's going to win a major.
I almost said that.
So is this going to give us points at the end of the year for our pick'em?
No, because I didn't put much thought into this.
Yeah, there's no thought.
I'm going to say Hovland. If he's not number 1, he's going to be top 5, definitely easy.
If he's not on live by the end of the year.
Hey,
That's another question in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm going to go a little bit closer to that side. I think number 1 player in the world at the end of 2024 is going to be Brooks Koepka.
I agree. So good.
He is. He really
I think he's going to turn it on this year.
Green jacket guaranteed this year.
Oh,
yep.
Guaranteed?
Guaranteed. Lock it in.
Oh,
Green jacket.
I think he's going to have a breakout year this year. I think after the end of last year, he's not going to be number 1. But the way he finished the year last year, sucking, and I think he has such a champion mentality that he hates being known as a loser. Justin Thomas is going to have a breakout season.
I hope so because he lost that swing last year. He looked like me in North Carolina. Sometimes it's bad.
Which that's our next question. Breakout season. Who do y'all think? I'm going with JT.
Ooh.
Do y'all see
Tiger.
Did you say Tiger?
Not Tiger.
Oh, I thought you said Tiger.
No, I have a feeling Rory's going to get him a couple wins this year.
I forgot he's.
I think Colin will bounce back. He was so hot to settle down, and I think he's due.
Yeah, I put this on here because I got to thinking. I think a guy that's going to be playing very well all season might have a couple of wins, maybe even like 3 or 4 wins under his belt by the end of 2024. Minwoo Lee, I think he's cooking something up for 2024.
Hey, somebody wants to say hello.
Hello, B. Look, show us the belly, everybody. Mitchell's. If y'all didn't know, Mitchell's about to have a baby.
No.
Don't lift your shirt up, Bethany, but show us.
Really
Look at that. Look at that. Mitchell's about to be a dad. If you're just listening, that's his wife behind him. But she's about to be a dad.
5 more weeks, 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
I'm tired.
You better sleep while you can. That's all I'm saying.
So those are our breakout
sleep
season
while you can.
picks. I kind of miss hearing Brady talk about Cam Smith. We don't ever talk about Cam Smith anymore.
Not anymore.
He ain't nothing no more.
Gone.
He did fall off. He won like one event on Live.
He won the Players, and then that was really it for real.
Yeah,
Which brings
he
the
won the
question.
Open.
Dead. R.I.P.
Which brings the question: will the PGA Tour and Live play together in a non-major event this season?
No. I say give it one more year.
I think it'll be 2025 where they do combined seasons.
Yeah.
They got to work out the other fine details first.
I think give us the end, like around August or so, one of the last few tournaments. They're going to throw one in there just to get people excited for the next year. They're going to try to work the deal out.
Give us that Ryder Cup style Live.
That Dell match play.
Yeah, something like that, just to get people excited about next year.
If I had this idea, which I think a lot of people have been talking about it on Twitter and stuff, but if Live and the PGA Tour did like a Dale match play, like they just brought in, or even just like Ryder Cup style, it would be probably like the most watched sporting event like ever. If that were
we throw a party for that one.
Yeah, it'd be insane.
We just have to have chairs at Moon Golf and use the projectors.
Yeah.
I'm sure Ann would get behind that pretty quick.
So speaking of mergers and people leaving stuff, we'll think of this one as like a little game. I'll give y'all a person, and y'all tell me. These are former Nike clothing athletes. I'm gonna assign each of you a name. You tell me where you think they'll fit. Zach, we're gonna start with you. Rory McIlroy. Where's he going for clothing in 2024?
TaylorMade.
Clothing.
TaylorMade. They're doing their own thing. Nike done it. Callaway has it. TaylorMade. They're working on it.
I heard
they've been hiring for a marketing director for it for weeks. They're transitioning to their own line of clothing.
I was gonna say,
ow,
for sure.
You gonna go work for him, Zach?
All right, Brady.
No, it's in California. So
Brady, Scotty Scheffler. Where's he going?
Man, I almost want to say like I don't know. He just looks like a FootJoy guy. Like he like through and through. He looks like a FootJoy guy.
FootJoy would be the brand to have because of the Titleist connections.
Oh, that's true. Mitchell Brooks Koepka, where's he going? He loves fashion.
Mm-hmm. Man, that's kind of hard because he loves Jordans too, and Jordan being Nike, unless Jordan did their own golf line, but
they're making the shoes. They could probably do that.
I got insight on that from today when you finished who you're saying.
I don't know. With him, you think maybe he'd be a fit at Grayson?
I don't think so. From what I was reading today, Nike isn't officially pulling out of the game. They're transitioning to more of a Jumpman style because the scene is hot. So instead of just the Nike swoosh, you got the Jumpman coming on.
It would be him and probably Finau go straight to Jordan.
And
like
Bubba.
And Bubba.
Like our DUI Arnold Varner III in his Jordan gloves. All right, Jason Day, he went to Malbon Golf, which was shocking. Some of those outfits he posted in were I don't know about.
Yeah, I was about to say that if y'all saw some of those, they were like he's got the baggy pants and the big shirts and stuff. I don't know, kind of like a early 2000s look. Honestly,
Adam Scott does that now. He wears the baggier pants, which he used to be a fashion icon on there. All right, then Tony Finau. Are we all just going to say Jordan?
If they release it, yes.
Zach, Tommy Fleetwood, where's he going?
Oh, as far as clothing, he's probably
Puma.
He might fall in with Grayson. I could see him in Grayson or Adidas.
I think he's like Richie. He's a Puma guy.
I could see Adidas.
You think? I don't think he goes Puma. I don't think people really like Puma. Ricky's about all I know that wears Puma.
Yeah,
and we'll all answer this one. We'll go individually. Tiger Woods, where's he going? Start with you, Brady.
Jumpman.
No.
Well, if not that, my next pick would be whatever TaylorMade's cooking up. I did, same as Zach. I heard some stuff, especially last couple of weeks whenever Foreplay did their trip down to the Kingdom. They like mentioned stuff that sounded like they could be working on apparel.
Mitch, where do you think Tiger's going?
I would say, Jumpman or TaylorMade, or him and JT are pretty close. You could possibly see him in Grayson.
I don't know if Grayson
and Charlie's in Grayson.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true. I didn't think about that. Zach, where do you got Tiger going?
TaylorMade.
Honestly,
I think TaylorMade.
Tiger,
I think TaylorMade makes the most sense. He's played them a long while now. It only makes sense. Like, I'm on TaylorMade's website right now. And the first thing that pops up is Rory in a Nike outfit. Why not get your guys in your own brand?
Yeah, and I'm also to the thing, if they're kind of picking who they want to go with, a lot of them probably care about the fit too and how it fits them. Unless these companies are building it custom fit to order. Which
I'm going
be,
FootJoy. He already wears the shoes. I'm just gonna say he's gonna be a FootJoy guy. So that's our predictions for the Nike squad. Zach, hit us up right here this next segment. Do you have your notes pulled up? Can you say it for us?
I do. Let's see.
It's time.
It's time. So lock it in. Our picks for this week's PGA event is the Century Tournament of Champions.
For some reason,
out
that
in Hawaii
didn't sound like enough saliva in there. Give me another one.
Lock it in.
There we go. It's time for that.
This segment's presented by the one and only Swanee's gear.
Swanee's like a bird.
Mention that. That's it.
There's a couple of tour players wearing Swanee's, but presented by them. We love their stuff. BSG25 for 25% off. As soon as they get a different color vest than green and black, I'm ordering a vest. I just don't want that
Same. I almost ordered it the other day just to have one. I'm like, I just don't like it. I don't like the color.
I wear a lot of blue.
It's like an
blue
olive.
Pants, green pants. I can't wear it, so I need a different one. But go check out Swanee's BSG25. Like Zach said, we're the Century Tournament of Champions. This is the Hawaii swing. We're out west. First of 8 signature events in 2024, which means big names in the field, boys. Big names. Tell us who's not playing, because this is important.
Rory is not going to be there.
Off the best start. He's the guy that pitched this whole signature event situation.
Yeah.
And he's not there.
He's qualified for this event 13 times, and he's only played in one, and that was in 2019.
Not a good look, Rory.
Trash.
So here's our picks for the Pick'em. We took a few weeks off because there weren't any tournaments, but we're back. We're making a run for the Kirby now. I'm going Ludwig Odberg. Who else? Who y'all got?
Scotty. And I think it's important y'all know he is the odds favorite.
Oh, I know. I Googled it today after everybody sent their picks.
Look, I'd already picked it.
My guy plus.
That's why I go ahead and throw it in the chat. It was already on the sheet. I'm ready.
Hovland was number 2, I think.
Victor Hovland.
He is.
There he is.
Oh, he's taking it to the house.
Brady, who do you got?
I got the guy that choked it away last year. I hope at least he comes in with like a top 5 or something, just to get some good point, or get some good strokes on the leaderboard for me.
Hey, let's do a closest to the winning score, or if somebody predicts a winning score, let's get five extra strokes. I got to get some strokes back.
If everybody agrees, we'll do it.
So if everybody agrees to pick the winning score, whoever's the closest.
No, not closest.
You have to hit it. You have to. All right. So if you get five extra
10.
strokes.
10's what we do for picks.
Okay. 10 for each.
So if you hit it on the dot,
10 strokes off.
10 strokes.
All right.
You know what it should be? If you hit it on, 10 strokes added to whoever you want.
Oh my God! No. I'm going first. 24 under par.
I got 17.
see.
I'm going 25.
Dang, I feel like I'm on the Price is Right. I just got. Yeah.
You're getting squeezed.
Mitch, what you got?
I'm doing it right now. I'm just seeing what last year's winning score was.
27 was
come
last
on,
year.
just
27 under. All right, so give me. All right, give me 23 under.
There we go. 23,
Oh,
22,
y'all
14,
right on the
17
same.
under. So that's our picks for this week. Go lock them in by Swanee's BSG 25 for 25% off. No LPGA picks this week.
What extra do you get if your pick wins it? Plus, you get the winning score right.
You get 10 if they win, don't they?
So 10 if they win, 10 if you predict the right score.
Wait, do we do that?
We don't do 10 for winning.
Oh, never mind.
No,
Well,
you just get
okay. Well, no, what I was asking is if your guy wins plus you pick the correct winning score.
You just get 10 strokes.
Like, I may not be
because we never do it if you get the right
There's
pick.
There's not a double bonus. If you pick your guy winning,
No, I was
you're
just saying,
already
like, okay.
trimming the most strokes. If
Okay.
you pick the score,
Gotcha.
you get the
Yeah,
10
I was going to
bonus.
say
You
if
can-
Victor Hovland wins,
and you pick
I got
27
you, I got you.
or whatever.
I got you.
If I get it,
I got you.
I'm just adding it to Brady, so he's 179 under par.
Dropping
We'll
on
be,
down.
yeah, I was about to say we'll be right there together if that happens.
So that's our picks. We got a few more things before we wrap this up. Here's what's incoming from the BSG boys. 4 to the right. That's where all our balls go, to the right, except Brady. He goes to the left. Here's what's coming up. The 2v2 scramble from the fields dropping this coming week. BSG versus the Kid the next few weeks, and then hopefully the video versus Scott and Maddox come out. I did add a drop zone question tonight just based off what we're talking about. I think we've had this discussion before about the clubs you would choose, but with everybody talking about the Nike guys going somewhere, if somebody reached out to you right now and said, "Hey, I've seen you in BSG. I want you to wear my clothing for your videos. I'm gonna send you a whole wardrobe for free." What brand are you going with?
FootJoy.
It's fast on that one.
Well, I'm telling you, I love their clothes. I love Swanee's too. I just need them to fit. And FootJoy fits.
Yeah, we love Swanee's. You don't feel like you have to pick Swanee's right here. You can pick any major brand.
I like Under Armour.
Go Under Armour.
Under Armour's got it all. I wear it to work and to golf, so it works for both.
Brady, who you got?
They got the shoes. They got the full fit.
Man, that's tough. I've ventured through a bunch of different brands. I've honestly always wanted to order the Grayson stuff. Not sure how it fits, but it does look very good.
It looks very slim.
It looks your style fit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
really.
I think if I were to have some, I think that's probably who I'd want. But I'm not 100% committing on that. But I'll just give that as my pick.
I was gonna say Grayson because I like the way JT always looks sharp and it's kind of classic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look, so I'd say
Love
Grayson
the collars.
now.
Some of the collars are real nice.
And it really goes good with like the classic FootJoys.
I would go be Dratty if they had head to toe. But I think they only have the sweaters, the pullovers, and the stuff. Give me Grayson.
I love their stuff.
Same.
I've got
so that's what we. Oh, go ahead.
I got one of their polos from a giveaway, and it might be like the softest material like polo I've got out of
Be Dratty.
Yeah, the Be Dratty.
Yeah, my Be Dratty one's nice. I got that Lumberzack.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we need to send a little. We'll talk offline. We have sponsorship loyalties we have to keep when we're on air. We'll talk off air. So that's it for episode 83 of the BSG podcast. Make sure you're listening because we hit 100. We're going back to Moon Golf. Last time we went to Moon Golf, we gave away a $100 gift card. Ann and Dan matched it with another $100 gift card. So we gave away $200.
They go up to at least $250.
$250?
$250, pizza, drinks, a whole shebang.
I think we should do like multiple winners too. Like maybe like 2 or 3.
I like that.
Not 250 a piece, but like maybe like 75 for each one or something.
I like that. I also thought we keep the simulator or we set up the pod on the front and make it a putting competition as well. I don't know. Maybe there's we
on the green.
Yeah, just we set up in the front. People walk in. You get 3 putts at a certain distance. If you make one, you're whatever. I don't know. We can figure it out. But 100th episode, we'll be at Moon Golf. We'll supply the pizza. Y'all just come, say what's up, and jump on the pod. Maybe we have a drop zone question that we ask everybody, and they all come on. And if you putt or if you hit, you have to answer the drop zone question.
Yeah.
So we got that going on. Thanks for listening. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace out.